Alright, so I hope you guys are having a great day today. Just got a thought going on in my head and wanted to share it with you. Just kind of something I'm going through right now. Don't know if any of you are thinking the same or have been through it, but currently right now I'm working on trying to figure out how to stand out differently than other welders. And why this is important, to me at least, is because when you get out there, I think for the most part, when people start businesses, they want to start new ventures, it's normally something that's not new or, just they created out of thin air. It's already in existence. It's already out there and people are already doing it and fulfilling jobs and such services. So, in my instance, once I got out there, started doing more and more kind of scoping out, trying to get more jobs, had the opportunity of falling into, well, I'm here now, this opportunity here, this maintenance gig, and it was a great opportunity. But as time has progressed, I'm starting to need to lean into expanding out farther and getting more and more work coming in other than just the small little, repair jobs that I get here and there. Kind of needing to more branch out. And that's really kind of the concept. It kind of came to me here most recently is there seems to be so many welders out there. How do you stand out? Now, I don't have the answers. I'm not going to tell you I have the answers. It's just a fun thought that I wanted to share with you guys, kind of where I'm at in this journey of mine that you guys have been so gracious to follow me on. But that's the current problem or hurdle that I'm getting over is when you start a business, a service business or a product or something, the main thing is trying to figure out and understand how to stand out from the rest, because I can stand right next to 9 other guys and we can all say, well, I'm a welder. Oh, well, I'm a welder. Well, what it comes down to it is how do you stand out from that? Some have more experience, some have less experience. Some have fancier equipment, some have less fancy equipment. Some people are faster welders, some people are slower welders. Some people are better fabricators, some are less as good. The whole point being is it's seeming to me that you actually have to get more narrow than welding. Welding is such a broad general thing that you have to be super specific in standing out. So you can't just say I'm a welder or I'm a weld fabricator. It has to go into even more so specifically, do you just do repair? Do you just do pipe? Do you just do refinery work? Do you just do walking working platforms? And what kind of work is that's involved? And so just kind of all the intricacies, everything starts off really easy, fresh even, and starting a business is actually very easy. We've discussed this before. The formalities of it all is very easy. You go and you get all the right paperwork, you get all legal. But to me, that's not business. That's just anyone can start that. Anyone can start a business. Now, having a successful business is what I'm striving for, and that seems to be the more obviously tougher thing to do, because you have to have continual income and continual growth, and that's what I'm shooting for right now. Been blessed with the work that I have so far, been have the health to be able to do it, but I'm expanding on more and trying to define for myself how do I stand out in a market, specifically to be able to reach people, because if I don't know specifically what I do or what I want to do and what I'm most proficient in doing, if I don't know that also on the same side of that coin means I don't know who to contact and who to reach out to, because I've just been kind of reaching out to everybody I possibly can that has anything to do with welding, and I'm finding all the preaching I did before, it's not as lucrative as I had wanted it to be. Meaning, just saying I'm a welder, introducing myself to people like, hey, if you need a welder, here I am. That's not really a direct, not really direct marketing. That's not really getting straight to the punchline for them. So when you have to specify, I guess I should say when I specify, I gotta choose which way I want to go, you know. So far, it's been rather profitable around here for repair work for me. And by profitable, I mean that's most of the work I get around here is industrial equipment and heavy equipment repair. But I really love pipe welding. I spent years and years learning it, and it's actually one of the tougher things to do is pipe weld, especially when you have to pass x-rays and such like that and carry certs for it. So that's what I'm wanting to get into. Now deciding if I can push others out that are already in those positions because they're already filled, that's a whole nother matter. So specifying what I want to do is going to help me to then just define who I need to reach out to and contact. And when they say, you know, whenever I'm telling them what I do, I can specifically say, hey, I am a pipe welder. I specifically install and fabricate piping systems. That gives them a specific, because then if they come across remembering, man, I have a piping system I need to fabricate and have installed for this project, they'll remember me. They're not going to think, I have a piping job here that I need to get welded and fabricated. Who can I call? Oh yeah, I'll call that one welder. No, they need a specific solution to their specific problem is what I'm finding. Not so much because I tell everyone I can weld. I can do anything with metal. Anything with metal that needs to be done, you tell me and I'll do it. Well, the issue with that is if they have a problem and they contact me, I'd say, yeah, I can cover it. But now, when you're just general out there, you're the last person people think of because you're not very specific to their problem. You just say you can do everything. And generalizations versus specifics, I have found, don't actually get you very far. So I'm really kind of had a ambition to reach out as far as I could and really just rack in all the possible work that I could. And I'm starting to find that it's really the smallest viable market is actually the most important. I just say I'm in a small town, but if you really, mine that town, I'm starting to see you can have much more benefit when you go narrow and specific rather than broad. And I think there's a quote that goes along with it. Stay focused on, be 1 inch by 1 inch, but a mile deep rather than a mile wide, but only an inch deep. If you're talking, like water. So that's kind of the avenue I'm going down now. Instead of going super broad, super wide, trying to net everyone and anything that would have to do with welding, I'm not seeing the results that I would like, and it wasn't very profitable business model, I guess you'd say. So we're changing up things now, and this is my new kind of ambition, is narrowing in and focusing on this area, specifics, and really dialing in what I do and how I can service this area. And we'll see how it goes. I will let you guys know as I continue on. As always, this is just a journey, and I just kind of share with you whatever's on my mind at the time or what I'm learning currently. But this currently is what I have learned is previous thoughts and concepts before have not served as well as I want them to. So, constantly adapting, changing, shifting, and hopefully I'll get this thing figured out. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's conversation. I guess it was more just kind of a subject. We didn't really talk back and forth, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you continue to have a great day. And as always, I'll talk to you later.